Yo, it's Keep It Real, and we out here keeping it real. It's your boy Marvo.
It's your boy Lorenzo.
And today we've got a special guest here. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yo, we like saying it's your boy Kai.
Right, today's topic.
Hold on, before we continue, I would like our guest Kai to speak up a little bit, please.
Oh, was that a little bit too quiet? Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, say no more, innit? Alright, it's your boy Kai.
that's better. Yeah, let's get it popping.
That's a lot better. Thanks for that, Lorenzo. Yeah. Right, today's topic, marriage and relationships. And we've got a lot to talk about here. Let's make this a bit interesting.
Obviously, before we continue,
Yeah, go on.
I'd just like to put a disclaimer out there. We've sort of covered this topic briefly previously,
I don't think we have really,
but as we've got our special guest Kai, who's very interested in marriage, we would like to shed some more light on this situation.
We're just all here to discuss our opinions, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
That's the one, right?
That's calm, that's calm. Right, let's get off. The first question. Okay. Kai, right. I want to hear from you about this, yeah? When should you get married?
When should you get married, you know? Alright. So I think age is definitely a factor when you should get married, because you don't want to do it too early, but at the same time, you don't want to be doing it too late. It's one of them ones where I think it's more important about your where you're at with your career. Because
Hold on. Going back to the age situation.
back to the age, yeah?
Yeah. So what sort of age would be ideal in your most humble opinion?
In my most man, yeah, listen, my most humble opinion, yeah, I'll have to honestly say, from the bottom of my I'm joking. Obviously, humble opinion,
From the
I would say, man said bottom. Alright, listen, bottom of the heart, yeah, obviously.
Why not the top though?
could be, innit? You never know. But yeah, so let's keep it moving. Obviously, I think a good age is about 28. To be
Okay.
at least, I feel like a good age to be like probably in a serious relationship is by 26, and like be able to get into looking towards getting married like 28, like kind of hopefully around 30, maybe a little bit before.
Okay.
But
Would
so
you like
if
to
I-
add on to that, Lorenzo?
Yeah, you
No,
got
I feel 30's sort of acceptable range.
Yeah. Right, so going forward,
Anything below 26 is a big issue,
Might
in
be a
my
bit of
opinion.
a-
But I
Yeah,
mean, there's
I
like
agree with
people
you
out
on that.
here getting married in their early 20s.
That's
You know,
true,
they
that's
feel
true.
like they can make that step. Obviously, we've talked about the the religious aspects of it in the previous episodes before, but yeah, I mean that's down to that person. But yeah, I'd like to continue. What else?
Yeah, so I think also it's not just that the age is obviously very important, but more importantly is where you're at in your career at your time.
Which
'Cause I
comes
feel
with
like-
age, really.
Not necessarily, because like for example, like a guy like you and Marvo,
hmm
like you guys, you already like.
But as you age,
As you age, yeah, your career gets better.
bro. We
You do this full time. Oh, this guy's dropping jokes. Like obviously, like, but you're starting in your careers now, innit?
Yeah,
And you're starting to make a bit of progress now. You're like you're a bit more stable now, innit?
We're keeping
So
it
for-
real.
you're keeping 100, obviously. So if you lot were looking to get married, maybe in like the next 2-3 years, you know, like I think it'll be calm for you lot because you're already, you know what I mean? You got that part sorted. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly,
Whereas if it's like someone who's in uni, and they're like, you know, maybe not in uni, maybe just the stage before whatever it is they're going to get into their career, might not be the best thing to focus on because obviously they gotta sort themselves out to be ready for it. But yeah, so I feel like a career is a very important part of when you should start to get married, because you want to have a little bit of stability, especially
I can ask
financially.
this, yeah. So if you have your career, okay, let's say your career is in the shambles, yeah, but
Yeah.
you're at the ripe age of 30 years old, okay. Do you still feel it's acceptable to get married, even
Ooh.
if you haven't got a career sorted out?
That's
So
a good
30 years
question.
old, but you don't have the career. Is it alright to get married?
That's correct.
I think it's not good, you know. 'Cause it's really important. It's not, obviously money is not everything. Let's get that straight right now. Money is not everything, but the stability and the kind of mental security that comes from
And
having
the
a stable,
support.
exactly, the support, obviously financial
Yeah.
support, and that comes from having a solid career, that's gonna help you to be a better partner in a relationship.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's important.
I mean, I feel also like it depends. Like the two people are in love and they can accept
That's
their
true.
sort of shortcomings financially.
That's true.
Then
Short-term shortcomings, really.
That's the most
yeah,
important part.
yeah,
It
you
can't
gotta
be
obviously help
continually
each other
short term.
develop
Yeah.
as well.
Progress
So,
is-
like,
progress
progress
is
is all about.
Because
that's
obviously,
what
if the
it's
two
all
of you are
about.
struggling, like
Yeah.
perpetually, then it's peak.
That's exactly
But
it.
yeah,
But I feel like obviously there's circumstances. There's no like set rules for
yeah.
what. Oh, this got to be this age to get married.
Yeah,
You
of
gotta
course,
be
of course.
Having this sort of career to get married.
Yeah,
It's just-
exactly.
it depends on like
exactly.
the moment. But
Interesting.
realistically, it's a guideline we're trying to sort of pushing it,
Yeah,
like trying to advise
exactly,
the people.
exactly. I was just about to say, interesting point on that actually. Could be a little bit controversial, but you know, we're keeping it real, right?
Of course.
So it could be that you end up having more time to get married if you're a guy, depending on what your values are. Because if you want to have kids, for example, and you're a guy, you don't have any kind of biological body clock to worry about or work around.
That's
But a girl
very
does,
good
innit?
point. Yeah,
So once they get to the age of 35, you know, they're starting to think, right, I need to lock it down.
yeah. I think with
So,
women, there's more pressure.
that's
to
if
get
they want
married
kids,
compared
innit?
to men,
Lock
yeah.
it down. Fam, you're coming like it's a suitcase or something. Come on, bro.
Listen,
Nah,
You
but
got-
it's-
you know what I
gotta
mean,
be-
though.
It's a fair
Obviously,
that's just the way.
that's
That's
just
the way of the
a
world,
common.
innit?
This is a common way to refer to it, but obviously you get what I'm saying. Obviously, Lorenzo, you're a smart guy, innit? I
See,
know
I
you.
feel that's a good point. Like, I mean, I feel personally, the time when you should feel to get married is the time when you want to have kids. 'Cause then, like, I
that's
feel-
interesting, Marvo.
Because I feel like,
No, I disagree with that.
I mean,
highly.
like, all right,
Let
go on.
me-
What you
let me say why I
what's-
disagree
could you-
with that
Could I
highly.
ask you? Could I have a penny for your thoughts? What's that?
I think I think you would never really know if you wanted to have kids unless you spend time in that marriage getting to know the person you're with.
And how much time we talking, Lorenzo?
A year or two, roughly.
I mean,
Anything more is a bonus,
So
really.
you mean after the marriage, yeah? You should spend at least a year or two before you have kids.
Preferably a year.
Preferably a year. Okay, that makes sense.
Especially if you haven't been experiencing each other's company.
Oh, could you be a bit more specific? I'm gonna need you to. The people are gonna need you to elaborate. on that.
No,
yeah,
basically,
Need you to keep it
let
real,
me just
bruv.
keep it simple. If you haven't been spending time together,
Okay.
not sexually,
Oh, okay.
I mean with each other, like
Yeah.
getting to know each other,
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
like each other's values and that sort of thing,
Rate
what
that
you
still.
like and what you don't like.
obviously, yeah.
If you ain't been getting used to that, I think like 2 years minimum before you have a child.
Right. See this guy Lorenzo, yeah, thinks hard,
I
bro.
can't lie. Marriage, is it really the one in your opinion, Kai?
Yeah.
Marriage, you
that's
know?
that's the next sort
Marriage.
Of,
That's another interesting topic. About. Imagine I said interesting topic. But nah, listen. Marriage, yeah.
What do you
I
feel
think-
about it?
but
Let's
if
hear your
I
opinion.
had to summarize it quickly, short and sweet thing, yeah, or marriage.
Hold on, before you go into marriage.
Oh
deeply,
yeah, go on, yeah.
Let me tell them what they should really experience before they go into the
Oh,
marriage.
that's what's-
okay, let's get into that. But first, let's hear what you got to say.
Okay. Obviously,
Oh, okay.
I'm liking where this is going. I like that, Lorenzo. Good input, and obviously, Marvo. See how you're conducting it. You're leading the show, innit? I respect that. But yeah, so
say no
basically,
more. Let's hear it. Let's hear
obviously, keeping it real 100, innit?
it. All right, let's hear from you. Kai.
Alright, so basically, yeah, I think
I
marriage.
can't lie. Kai like
Yeah, go on, Lorenzo. do
Wait,
your
what
thing.
is going on, fam?
I don't know. Kai likes to ramble on a little bit before he
Swear
gets
down.
the point.
I was just about to do my piece, but then you interrupted, didn't it? We're gonna let man
Alright,
speak.
Let's hear it
Alright,
from
calm.
this.
Basically, yeah, the thing about marriage is very important because
Mm,
in life, what you need is companionship, innit? Because
mm,
obviously, humans we're social creatures,
mm.
and you know, it's like obviously we've been boys since primary, like secondary, innit?
Okay, so
Hold on. Just like I'm finishing it. I'll be quick, innit? We've been boys since secondary, innit? Like we're always around. Like whenever any of us need each other, we're there, innit?
Mm,
But as we get older, our lives are gonna get more and more busy, especially when we start getting into relationships and stuff like that, innit? And obviously, a lot of people are gonna start getting married and that.
mm,
And I'm not saying it's something that you do because everyone else is doing it,
mm.
but because all your friends that you would have depended on for the social and companionship that you would have had are gonna have other lives, because everyone has their own lives, innit? Everyone's got other stuff to do. Then being married is gonna always give you like a partner that's always gonna be there for you and always gonna love you, innit?
Okay, I hear that. But why'd you have to put the marriage tag on it, sort of thing?
The marriage, like
Why can't you just
why
be
get the piece of paper,
Why can't you just
innit?
be a companion together?
Yeah,
as
without
in, like-
getting married.
Yeah.
I feel like that's also a very good possibility. Like you can still do that, but the thing of having a marriage is it definitely adds a pressure, right? Would you agree?
100%.
And I feel like that pressure is necessary to force you a little bit to face the problem rather than running away from it.
No, I feel like more times it scares people.
Listen, Lorenzo, let's hear what you got to say.
Yeah,
about
what
marriage.
you got to say about what was you gonna say before, Lorenzo?
Yeah,
Remember?
before like people get into marriage, they just
Yeah,
want
yeah.
them to go through like a bad stage so that they understand.
What are we talking about with this bad stage?
So like sort of getting hurt by a girl
Oh yeah, I hear that.
or
even a guy
Or
as
vice
well.
versa, could have been a guy still.
Yeah.
or guy hurting a girl and she learning from the experience.
Obviously not physically though, because that's abuse.
No, never physical.
Yeah.
Only physical should be love making, in my
Love
opinion.
that. See Lorenzo, he's that guy still.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Love
Let me just
that.
put it out there for them.
I can see what your marriage is gonna end up like.
Getting back on point.
Back on point. I love that.
Yeah, so yeah, I feel like it's important to go through like a bad patch in your life, so then you gain the life experiences, which makes you stronger to actually go into the marriage.
I hear that still.
So say like you're more sort of into the relationship than the other person.
Oh yeah, it happens, innit?
You put more effort into doing certain things, and then she or he doesn't give you the same treatment, and then you learn through experience that it's best if both of us put equal effort in. Then I feel like when you eventually get to the marriage level, it'll be good for you because you will have that understanding.
So Marvo, me and Lorenzo been talking a little bit about this. What's your opinion on marriage, bro?
See, like my opinion on marriage is quite
Basically,
simple.
you never
like.
want to get married.
I mean, that's the long and short of it. I mean, like,
Man kept it real.
I've got to keep it real, but you know, like, I won't
Every
reveal-
time I talk to him about marriage, it's like trying to avoid the topic.
Listen, even if my girl comes up to me and starts talking to me about marriage, that conversation is not happening. I can tell
Man's
you
gonna
what.
boot her, innit?
Now, I won't reveal too much about myself. I'm a young
Obviously,
guy.
obviously,
Like,
obviously,
obviously, I'm at that
obviously.
stage where I'm looking to get married, but
Keeping it real.
obviously, it's a
Just looking to
possibility.
slay, really. Any girls out there, send him a shout out.
Or drop it on the email still, but
Obviously.
nah. But real talk, I feel like I can see the purpose of marriage. I feel like it orientates more around the female. It's a woman's big day, you know, the whole wedding dress, the ceremony, everything is around the female. But for a guy, personally, I feel like unless you really love the girl, you want to make her happy, then I feel marriage is good.
You end up alone, you know.
I can't lie.
I feel like
I sort of agree with Marvel.
I believe you can still live a fulfilling life
Yeah.
by not having the ring on your finger. Like I
Yeah.
feel like you can be boyfriend and girlfriend,
Yeah.
and be just equally as good partners without the whole
No piece of
marriage.
paper.
I
I
can't lie. Marvel brought a good point in
A lie?
regarding it's more of a female sort of dominant sort of ceremony.
Yeah, it's definitely not specific.
It's not male friendly in my opinion.
But then what you're saying is, but then remember, marriage is not just the day, innit? The day is definitely
No,
targeted
but
towards women, innit?
the day itself,
Yeah, it's definitely
it's
about the
more
woman.
designed for the woman.
It's absolutely 100% for the woman.
But-
It's not about serving the guy at all.
So do you agree with that? Do you not feel like they should both deserve equal attention?
Well, the thing is, yeah, I feel like it's a minor, innit? Because at the end of the day, if you think about what marriage is in the long run, what's one day? Do you know what I mean? You're gonna be together for the rest of your life. So let her feel special for her like a day, innit?
No, but I feel like that's when women gain a lot of confidence from that because they see themselves higher.
That's
sort of.
true for the day. I get what you're saying. Maybe not they don't see this so high, but I get what you're saying. But obviously with a relationship, you've been together for a lot of time before that, so you've already set the pace, innit? So as long as you are both keeping it real between each other, you know what I mean, respecting each other and all that.
Hopefully
Should be
no
a minor.
side business in that.
Obviously, listen, bruv, if you're getting, bruv, that's haram, innit?
Haram.
Nah, but listen, if you're getting like married, that's obviously the intention.
No
They ain't gonna be-
co-workers business in that.
Actually, exactly.
Yeah.
No side dishes, no Nando's rice,
Yeah.
no coleslaw, none of that.
All right, let's wrap this up. Yeah, let's talk.
Let's
about...
wrap this up. All right.
Yeah, wrap it up, yeah? Alright,
Come on, man. Let's
What
wrap
are you
it
saying,
up.
Lorenzo?
Yeah. To wrap it up, I'm gonna keep it simple.
No. Wait, relax. What's going on? You guys are taking too much. All right, let's talk about the roles in marriage.
Okay,
Male
nice
and female
one.
roles
Oh,
in
Good
marriage.
point,
okay,
good point, good point. What you got to say about that, Lorenzo?
I feel like it shouldn't be like how it used to be in the olden times. Like women should do all the cooking and
Yeah.
cleaning.
You say you
and
feel like it shouldn't be, yeah?
shouldn't be.
Okay,
No.
I hear that.
That's one thing that I'm sort of a bit sort of
Here's another question. Could you be a stay-at-home husband if your girl's on 6 figures?
100%.
Of
I'd love to be.
6 figures, you know.
Alright, the man said he's just trying to live like a Kardashian, bruv.
Come on.
Stay at home husband, yeah. That's the
Stay
TV,
at home.
yeah, literally. Put the TV on,
Man said
get 6
TV.
figures coming in. Literally, that's calm. I'm
Fair
living.
I hear that. If that was the situation though,
Yeah.
would you want to do something on the side? Like,
That's
not
true,
obviously
yeah.
not in a relationship, but like a little side business or something, side hustle. Because obviously,
Yeah, to be fair,
To be honest, if I was a house husband, I'd love to be a personal trainer on the side.
yeah, do you know what I mean? Because you have
Yeah.
time to invest in all those
Exactly.
extra.
And I like
things.
helping people
Exactly,
out. so-
exactly. Obviously, you're Lorenzo, you're that guy, innit?
And then I'll be seeing a few things as well.
Yeah, and you be keeping it real on the side as well.
Well, you know what they say, innit? You can be hungry wherever, but as long as you eat at home, innit?
That's it.
I can eat takeaways from time to time.
This guy,
If
bro.
I'm feeling the takeaway.
Nah, bro, I can't rate you for that.
So
But
what
I
we're saying,
can't lie.
we're saying equal roles between
Equal
couples.
roles.
yeah?
Definitely equal roles split.
Because
you
we're
know.
living in a different century,
Exactly,
like
it's a
to
different
how
time.
we used to.
It's definitely a different time. Equal roles.
But let's be honest, I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. I'll keep it real. Obviously, don't get married. be a companion together, but never put that sort of tag on it, in my opinion. And yeah, keep it simple.
That's your opinion, Kai. Obviously, you feel different. but-
Obviously, my opinion is, take your time, make yourself established, especially if you're a guy, take your time to find your mission. Then, find someone who's going to complement your life. Lock it down, innit?
Yeah.
Kai sounding like a preacher out here. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Just keeping it real, innit?
Yeah. On that note, alright, we'll catch you in the next episode. Just keep it real. Keep moving. See you then.
Yo, it's your boy Marvo. If you like what you heard, please drop a like and comment down below. Subscribe to us to keep up to date with future content. We'll be dropping a video every week. Further on in the series, we'll start taking questions from the public. So if you have any lifestyle questions or if you need of any advice, hit up the email address on the screen right now. I'm out, and we'll keep it real for the next time. Stay tuned.